So everybody is entitled to their own position on whether or not they are LGBT plus or whatever. Let everybody be whatever they want. Mm-hmm. However, as you say, the role of the police is to be apolitical. So I'll just stay with the rainbow motifs at the moment. Whilst it's fine in one way for police to say, yes, we're supportive of the LGBT community, if you're wearing a particular logo that another group finds offensive against their religious beliefs, what you're actually doing for that other group is offending them.
Yeah.
And you're showing, if you like, preference the other way. So my view on this, and it always has been, because I've always been a stickler for standards of turnout, which have got steadily worse in the police, that police officers should not wear any motif, any badge whatsoever, other than at Poppy Day at the end of June, early November.
But some, especially on the left, might argue, mightn't they, that the poppy is also a political act?
Well, they may do, but the poppy is standard, if you like, Commonwealth culture. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's not British. Commonwealth culture, and it's a recognition of all the people who gave their lives serving the Queen mm-hmm. abroad. That's actually what they did. And because we are, in fact, a sovereign country where the Queen is the head of state, that's what the symbol is, people who gave their lives in the ultimate sacrifice. So it's not really a political statement because that's what it's about. But I think the other issues are, for example, police officers will wear Union Jacks with a thin blue line on their uniform. Mm-hmm. I'm opposed to that, and that will upset thousands of police officers because what they're doing is they're making a political statement that we are embattled and beleaguered and some of our officers are getting, if you like, few and far between, and some have died on duty. It's not the role of a police officer in any way to make a political statement with an emblem on that. Far better they get on with doing their job, which is serving the public, and, of course, as you put it, catching wrong-uns.
How do you think this has happened then? Because it seems to me, and it strikes, we get emails all the time at GB News about the capture of many of our public institutions by this form of whackery and wokery, right? Where, as you say, right, we are a country that has enshrined in law a belief in equality and all the rest of it. Hunky-dory, happy days. But that has to be removed, surely, from British policing.
It's weak, pusillanimous senior police leadership that's been going on for years and promotes in their own like. If you don't, if you like, mind your P and Qs, you don't say whatever's the next politically correct thing to do in the police, you don't move on. So we then end up in a situation where you've got chief constables around the country, for example, will be wearing the rainbow motifs, or they'll be wearing whatever badge is appropriate, whether it's support breast cancer, care of police survivors. All of these are laudable causes and reasons why, if one's off duty and in plain clothes, you might want to show your support. But there is no place for an officer in uniform to be wearing that, or indeed a detective who's on duty dealing with the public. But chief officers are the ones who set the tone. So we move on from that and we look at where are we in policing. It's going in a steady downward decline.